2017. What we're looking at are the seismograms around the world, but I want to focus on the ones in North America and the Caribbean. I'm going to start off right here. It may not look like much, but bear with me. This is pretty significant, whatever it is. See this little signature right here? This is down around the Caribbean, between North America and South America. It is at the 2026 mark on today's date. Keep that in mind, down around the Caribbean. Same place, down around the Caribbean. Same type of signature, same exact time. Bear with me as we move forward. Now we're going to go up into North America itself. And you're going to see these signatures randomly across North America. They start on the East Coast, make their way across the United States to the West Coast. Very strange. It's like a pulse. Some sort of an odd energy signal was picked up today by ground instruments across the United States. This is Pennsylvania, by the way. For some reason, it is jet black, and I have no idea why. But watch this pattern. I'm going to show you. We're almost there. Okay, here's Michigan, for example. There's a pulse. There's nothing else on the seismogram but this right here. And that is at 2026. You see a disturbance, right? Michigan, remember. Minnesota, you can see it at the cusp of 2025. Kind of lingers to 2029, but it was just barely felt in Minnesota. We look to Idaho. They changed the map. That's not the map I was just looking at. There it is. 2028, you see a bump. That's a pulse, some sort of a signal. All right? So we're moving from east to west. Alabama gets a little stronger, and that's at 2026. The disturbance lasts for about 8 minutes, 7 minutes. Okay, Alabama. Now we're going to jump all the way over to Montana, 2027. So you can see it's a little later. It starts on the East Coast, but just by a minute or two as it moves across the United States. Here it is again in Pennsylvania, 2026. A weird disturbance. So these seismograms are located hundreds of miles apart, and in some cases 1,000 miles apart. And they show the same odd signature at nearly the same exact time. Here's the state of Washington, and you can see this is clear up on the upper west coast. What time is it? 2029. So in Pennsylvania, it was at 2026. You can see it comes right across, 2029. So it took about 3 minutes to move across the United States. There's Washington again. Okay, now we're going to go over to Utah. It was picked up around 2028. Utah. Kansas, right in the heartland, 2026, 26 and a half. Right there, you can see it. There was a pulse picked up by these machines today. West Virginia, 2027. For some reason, Maine is showing a harmonic disturbance. You see that right there? That's a harmonic tremor. But I'm not so sure that it's natural. And then it shows this wild pulse at around 1543, and then it just flatlines. But that's a harmonic tremor. Not only is it in Maine, it's also in New Hampshire. I took a screenshot of it somewhere. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. New Hampshire, look. That's a very mild harmonic tremor. It's like it's picking up a signal, a hum of some sort. And coincidentally, New Hampshire and Maine are pretty close together. I showed you the one in Kansas, West Virginia, and that's about it. So there was a strange pulse detected from the East Coast to the West Coast today. In fact, just a couple hours ago. And if you look at any of these seismic signatures here at IRIS, it doesn't really match anything. The only thing it even comes close to is some sort of a electrical pulse right there. These are examples of signatures that you'll see on these seismograms. Weather disturbances, volcanic gas, like the magma intrusion, natural harmonic tremor, like I was showing you up in Maine and New Hampshire, but it was much smaller. These are man-induced tremors. This is a sonic burst right here, man-made. Doesn't really look like that either. It's definitely not an earthquake. I checked out the Yellowstone thumbnails. All these seismograms look pretty normal, like they do pretty much on a day-to-day basis. I have no idea what that is, guys, but there's an odd ship sitting off the coast of the United States, the east coast of the United States, and it's very coincidental that this strange pulse was picked up by ground instruments traveling across the United States from the east coast to the west coast in a matter of about 2.5 to 3 minutes. And it's very odd that these instruments that are hundreds, in some cases, like I said, thousands of miles apart to pick up the same type of signal. So I have no idea what's going on. Just wanted to bring that to your attention because I found it very strange. Near Earth objects, the list has not changed as of 4:15 today. I will update you if it does change in the coming hours, or we'll do another update tomorrow. Earthquake watch is still underway. We'll be going to earthquake warning here very soon. During these uncertain times, I encourage you to be brave, be strong, be wise, and be alert. Thanks for watching. Tuesday, February 14th, 4:15 Mountain Time, 2017. What we're looking at are the seismograms around the world, but I want to focus on the ones in North America and the Caribbean. I'm going to start off right here. It may not look like much, but bear with me. This is pretty significant, whatever it is. See this little signature right here? This is down around the Caribbean, between North America and South America. It is at the 26 mark on today's date. Keep that in mind, down around the Caribbean. Same place, down around the Caribbean. Same type of signature, same exact time. Bear with me as we move forward. Now we're going to go up into North America itself. And you're going to see these signatures